Now, SQL is a structured programming language. The idea is that we use SQL to retrieve or access the database, okay? So you may need to delete things, you may need to filter, you may need to search for specific things. The three keywords that you use are select, from, where. Alright? So if I had a table, alright, let's create a random table at the moment called pets, alright? I'm going to have pet ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say pet age 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 1. So this is for a vet, okay? I need pet name. Sonic, Amy, Freddy, Joe, Bob, Harry, Spot. Alright, we're going to say animal. I might say Budgie, dog, cat, rat. Okay, so we've got different types of pets here. Now if I want to retrieve, right, information from one table, all I'm going to need to do is to select, alright, from, so it should be capitals, and where. Select is the fields you want to show. Alright, so in this case it will select full name and last name. All I want to do is show all the pets and their ages. So I would need to select pet name, so select pet name and pet age. Now, I want somebody to tell me what is wrong with that. Have a look. Now, what's wrong with mine? Missing the comma. Alright, so I need to select those fields. If I wanted to show the pet ID as well, I can put another comma there and say pet ID. That's going to show me the pet, the age, and the identification. Now, the table itself is what comes next. So we're going to call this animals. So from animals. Then you have your criteria, what you want to filter out. So say for example, I wanted to show only those that are budgies. That's where you'd put the criteria. So obviously in this case here, I can't do that. Alright? So what I would do is I would say where animal equals budgie. Now it's very important that you acknowledge that when you are doing database questions, if you forget these, it changes the outcome of your answer. Alright? You need to pay attention to what data types are being used. If I needed to show all the animals that were less than 2 years old, I would need to go where pet age is less than 2. Don't put speech marks around it because it's an integer, okay? So where there are number values, you do not put speech marks around them. Alright? Yes?
Did you get marked for that in a double equal sign?
No. No, you should be fine for that. In fact, I might have an example here. No. There's no example there. Stick to 1. Alright? They should be okay if you use 2, but there have been questions in the past where they've rejected it. So just stick to 1. Alright? You do 2 equals when you're writing in Python. there's only one needed for pseudo, and SQL is closer to pseudocode, if I'm honest. It's a basic language, okay? If I needed to order it, you can either order it by descending or ascending. So if I wanted to order it, order by, what I can then do is I can order by age, and if I put ascending, it will start from the bottom up, or you could put descending, which will start from the highest to the lowest. So that's some criteria there. All right. Any questions up to that point? I am going to go over how to do it across multiple tables, because you do need to know how to work across relational databases, and I'll do that in the next clip. We're okay on that one then. All right.